All right, dog. Let's try this shit because I don't feel like writing. And I'm so it's the Emperor's New Clothes, dog. And the Emperor's New Clothes is far more dynamic a situation than a simple bandwagon deal, dog. We live in a post prime hip hop era. That's what it is. Like hip hop ain't what it used to be. We gotta face that. And for niggas that don't want to face that, then we're not having an honest conversation with each other. The reality is that because hip hop ain't what it was, we forced into this situation where there's so many Svengalis with blogs that want to legitimize themselves, and through that legitimizing process takes them into a realm that they don't know anything about. You again, I'll say this: you said through your own volition, dog, that there was a labor on your part to try to like listen to this out, and that's not music. Like I don't owe you that. I don't owe any artist to sit and labor to try to figure out what it is that they doing or try to like. And I'm not gonna. Nobody impresses me that much except for Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson's dead. So, and so is Charlie Parker. So, to be honest, I don't like one song that Kendrick Lamar's ever made because Kendrick Lamar ain't Nas, but Kendrick Lamar ain't Kanye either. And when these white bloggers try to define hip hop for us and tell us what hip hop is, and then they send that energy towards us, and we accept that energy. What we wind up doing is legitimizing what they're saying, but reinforcing it by the fact that they look to us to figure out what to write in their blogs. So they write this shit that they see from us, but all we doing is reflecting what they writing in their blogs. So if you get what I'm saying, it's not so much a bandwagon thing. It becomes this situation where everybody in the room is talking about how great this dude is, and somehow you're impertinent if you disagree. Like you're impertinent if you disagree. Kendrick Lamar has been blown up. It's a phenomenon. It's not even that he's so good. It's the fact that like if you're in this room with these people that consider themselves hip, and if you say Kendrick Lamar's whack, it's like saying that the Emperor's clothes ain't there. You're getting kicked out the room. Like nobody else can see that the dude is he's mediocre. I'm not saying he sucks. I don't think he sucks, but I don't think Lil Wayne sucks. Cause Lil Wayne is decent, but they on the same level to me. He not Drake. He not Kanye. You didn't have to work to listen to Nas. You didn't have to work when Illmatic came out. You didn't have to work to listen to Tribe. You wasn't like, oh, let me labor. Let me sit down and just turn everything off and listen to a Tribe Called Quest because that shit kicks so hard. You couldn't wait. And there's a lot of artists now that are that good, but because we living in this again post-prime hip hop era, you're not getting access to them. You probably never heard of them, but I'm gonna post some right underneath of this. So check them out. Enjoy yourself, and you welcome. And I know I was rambling a little bit, and I know some of that shit wasn't concise in the middle, but I don't feel like writing tonight, dog. It's Saturday night. Well, Friday night. Friday night. Yeah. So what I'm saying, dog, and let me just crystallize this for you. I thoroughly believe that Kendrick Lamar's his star is totally influenced by a fad rather than him. And he's not as good as DMX. And DMX had the same problem where they was trying to consider the DMX as like the next Pac, if you remember that period. And you might have got caught up in it, but I didn't because I'm a musician, and I know when something's fluff and it's not. Kendrick Lamar's getting caught up in this whirlwind of fluff in the media, and people saying his album's the best album. He's not better than J. Cole. He's not better than Drake. He's not better than Talib Kweli, for crying out loud. He's a difficult artist to listen to, tantamount to a KRS-One, that because white people think he's hip in a post hip hop era, then you have to think he's hip because you're following the blogs. And the most unfortunate thing about this era in hip hop is that we aren't defining it anymore, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like every nigga in the hood could buy your album, and you might go gold. You might go gold. It's no guarantee. So you got to understand that these niggas that's going super platinum, they're going super platinum because white people is buying their albums, and white people buying their albums because they fit into the paradigm of what white people want to see hip hop artists be. White people don't want to see you be smart and intelligent. White people want to see you be a nigga. White people want to see you be militant. White people want to see you do other shit. They don't want to see you be Drake. Even though Drake's killing, I don't think Drake gets the love he's supposed to, and I don't think Kanye get the love he's supposed to either. They don't want to see you be thoughtful and like sensitive about bitches and human, whatever. I think that's it. I wasn't gonna write all that.